Hi guys! So welcome back for another video. This is actually the first video that I'm filming in our new apartment here in Florida, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm actually in my little art studio room in the apartment and I'm just obsessed. I have been spending hours in here, it seems like, trying to get everything put out on shelves, organized, going through all the things that I've accumulated over the past 26 years. So anyway, I wanted to come on and do a little video because I have been sewing recently, sewing a lot of things in the past like 9 or 10 days because I've only been here not even 3 weeks. I think tomorrow's 3 weeks that I've been down here in Florida with Josh, my husband. But yeah, I've been sewing. I kind of was inspired by a picture I saw on Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I figured, hey, I want to try it. I haven't sewn in a while. I'm wearing something I actually sewed probably years ago now, which looking back at it, I'm like, there's so many things I would change, but that's what happens when you learn and grow. So I wanted to show you the things that I've been making recently and a few of the fabrics that I picked up to make some other things as well. So let's get started. Okay, so it all really started when I saw this picture here of Ashley Neal Tipton on Instagram. It was around Easter time, but I think she was actually at a wedding. At least that's what it looks like from the picture. And I just fell in love with her dress. She is a fashion designer. She was on Project Runway a few years ago. I knew I wanted to recreate this look, but I didn't really want to buy that much fabric because that would be a lot of fabric. So I went ahead and made a skirt version. So here is my skirt, and it has a ruffle on the bottom. I'll insert a picture here of me wearing the skirt. I actually took a picture in my art room just to kind of show it off a little bit and show a corner of the art room that was actually done. But anyway, I love this skirt. I was kind of in the beginning gonna make more of like a flowy silhouette the way that hers is, but I ended up going for more of a pencil skirt look with that little ruffle at the bottom, which I think was really a good choice. And then I went ahead and actually made a matching tank top, but this tank top needs some fit work. I followed all the instructions, it's just a basic tank top, like cami style, but it's got the 2 layers of fabric because these are actually made from a just regular kind of like quilting cotton that's the rainbow and polka dot, and then I just added like a sheer fabric on top, and that kind of acts as one fabric together. But this one has some fit issues. It's a little big, just kind of fit a little weird, so I'm probably gonna either take it apart and try a different silhouette or just try and fit it down to my measurements a little better in the future. So the next sewing project I have to show you is one I'm super proud of. I wanted to recreate in some way the Dior book tote. Now I know not everybody's gonna know what that is. I'll insert a picture here of kind of my reference photo, the vibe I was going for. I love luxury fashion, but not those luxury prices. So I went ahead and made my own version. So I had some tropical banana leaf, like upholstery fabric, and I figured, okay, this will work. It's kind of like an outdoor rough fabric, and I thought that'll give it some rigidity, which it needed. It's not as structured as the Dior book tote, but I think it's pretty cute. And then I used some trimmings that I already had, like tote bag straps for kind of those stripes across the middle, and then some iron-on from my Cricut to create. Ta-da! So it's huge. The Dior book totes come in a few different sizes, but I went ahead and just made a big one, and I'm really proud because I made these rolled handles as well, using some cording that I had, and I think they turned out really cute. So here is my huge, let me back up, my huge Dior book tote dupe, and then of course my name across it because I didn't want to completely rip off Dior. And then I had some of this like rose gold satiny material, but I didn't have that much of it, and I've been wanting to use it for a while because I've had the fabric for probably over a year, and I was like, ooh, that would be perfect to line this. So yeah, I'm really excited about this project. I will definitely be taking it to the pool and the beach this summer now that I'm in sunny Florida. Okay, so the next project was actually something I completed in one day, which I was pretty proud of, and it's actually the first project that I completed on my serger. So I picked up a brother serger from Facebook Marketplace, oh gosh, 2 years ago, I'm not even sure. And I bought the thread for it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. It's gonna make life so easy, which it does, but I never learned to thread it. So the other day I was like, you know what? I'm been bit by the sewing bug. I'm going to learn. I'm gonna get on YouTube and figure it out for myself. So I did. I used some really helpful tutorials and I created my first ever t-shirt. So this is the t-shirt that I made. It's like a stretchy kind of ribbed fabric, and I'm really proud of this because I followed the directions to a T. I used the pattern, it's a So Simple McCall's pattern, and it is style L9405. And obviously I made this version here, I just didn't make the pocket. You can make the off-shoulder version, which is really cute too, but because this is more of like a slouchy, you know, material, I didn't think that would really work. So I just went for the basic t-shirt. I made the little cuffs, I did the neckband, and all of it was on my serger. So I was really proud of that. And now I know how to use it, I know how to thread it, and it just makes like inside seams so much easier. So I'm really excited about my t-shirt, and I do have a picture of me in it, so I'll put that right here so you can see it. And I do have a picture of me in this one, so I'll insert it here. So the next item I have to share with you is another one I'm super proud of. I feel like all the things I've been making these past couple weeks are just things I've always wanted to be able to make, but I've just never taken the time to do it. And now that I have nothing but time at home, I figured, let's try it. Let's tackle some stuff. Let's learn some new things. And if I get stuck, I just try again. So I went ahead and used another So Simple McCall's pattern. This one is L9505. So you've got a maxi dress version, you've got a jumpsuit version. I went for the dress version, but I did it short. So it's actually view C on the back. Yeah, so I've had this fabric for probably 2 years now, if not more. I love makeup, as you can tell. I used to work in makeup, and when I found this like Nicole Miller makeup pattern fabric from, let's see, where was it from? Joanns probably? I knew I had to have it. So this is the wrap dress. It's kind of a faux wrap dress because these don't really wrap to anything. They just go into the waistband. And then it does have a little tie waist, which I made here. So yeah, I just love this fabric. I think it's so pretty. It's got like blush and lipstick and all that. And this was my first time using like single fold bias tape to finish an edge. And I love it. I think it really makes it look professional. I'll try and get Josh to take a picture of me in this later so you can kind of see how it looks. Now, it doesn't call for sewing up the like crossover in the middle, but I did that because I'm a little bit top heavy and I did not want to be indecent in this. So I went ahead and sewed just a little like tack right there just so you could, you know, go out in it and not scare people. So I was really proud of this one. It came together in a day and I just can't wait to wear it. So now we just need to go somewhere. So the next project I have to share with you is one that I completely drafted myself. I used a little bit of a reference photo. I was looking for more of like a jumper dress style with some like tie shoulders instead of like the kind of normal either like button closure or something like that. So I do have a picture of me in this one and I will insert it as well. But this is the jumper dress that I ended up making. So again, it's kind of like a almost canvas material. So it's pretty sturdy and strong. And yeah, so I just kind of worked with the measurements I had, made it a lower scoop in the front and the back so that I could wear like a t-shirt underneath it. And then I just extended the straps way up so that I could tie them and kind of adjust how long I wanted them to be. So I'm really excited about this one. This one for some reason gives me like 80s child vibes, which I was not a child in the 80s. I was a child in the 90s, so I guess it could be that as well. But I just think it makes me look like a little toddler, which I'm totally okay with. I mean, either that or like fun art teacher vibes, which you know are my vibes of choice. Okay, so the next project is another bag. I actually used a pattern from an old sewing book that I'm sure you can't even get anymore. I feel like I got it from like Dollar Tree or something like that, so it's not really even a use showing it to you, but I wanted to go for something that was kind of out of my comfort zone as far as the pattern. It was pretty involved. I had to install a magnetic snap and do more of the rolled handles and line it and all that jazz. So this is my red denim little utility looking bag. So it does, like I said, have those rolled handles with the cording in them. And then you've got a magnetic snap here. So it's got the handles front and back. And then I will open it up and show you the lining because that's really fun. So my grandparents used to have tulips outside whenever it was in season, and this just totally makes me think of them because it's a tulip pattern for the lining. So this bag actually called for interfacing to make it a little bit more sturdy. It also called for like leather handles that were already pre-made. I decided to do the rolled handles myself, and I decided not to interface it because the denim was already going to be thick enough to kind of, you know, sew through. So I thought, okay, that'll give it a little bit of stability, but then it also gives kind of that slouchy, like utilitarian vibes. So I'm really excited to carry it this spring and summer. The final piece that I have finished to show you is actually one inspired by TikTok. I had been on TikTok and been looking at some sewing videos, and I figured, okay, I came across one and I was like, yeah, I think I could do that. So to Hobby Lobby I went to find bandanas. It's a big trend on TikTok that I didn't even know about till I came across it, of girls making bandana dresses, just sewing different, you know, cotton bandanas together. I was like, oh, that seems simple enough. I could probably do that. So I created the moo-moo of all moo-moos out of bandanas. So I will have Josh probably take a picture of me in this later as well. But I created also just another like tie waist out of the black bandanas because I was like, this is not flattering at all, but this could make it a little bit more flattering. So I could wear it out of the house. So I used primary colors and then black, and I did a big like balloon sleeve with the elastic around the wrist, made it V-neck. I kind of did some patchwork to it. So this is 2 red bandanas and then 2 red ones on the back. And then I used 2 yellow bandanas, 2 blue, and then the black is made of, let's see, I'm trying to think how many total bandanas, probably 2 more. So yeah, I think in total we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bandanas. So $10 because they were 99 cents each to make a really fun like moo-moo colorful dress. So like I said, I'll try to take a picture in this and put it in here. Now onto a little bit of a haul and plans section. I also picked up from Hobby Lobby this amazing bright pink cotton fabric that has cheetahs on it, and I'm obsessed with it. So I think I got 3 yards of that fabric. So I'm gonna try and make some overalls out of it. Similar to this pattern here, I'll probably use this as a reference. This is another So Simple McCall's. It's L9603, and I love the kind of like squared off top, but I think I want to make it shorts. So we'll see if that comes together. Maybe that'll be in a future video. Some other projects that I'm currently working on are with this fabric. So this is a mustard yellow velvet that I picked up as a remnant at Joanns, and I'm trying to make kind of a like Y2K purse, like the little tiny baguette bags that were really popular in the beginning of like the 2000s. So I'm using this as the outside, and I might even try and quilt this a little bit like a Chanel vibe. And I'm using a leopard print for the inside. So I think this will actually be really cute with a few of the things that I have going on back here as kind of a little accent accessory. So yeah, that's on the table right now. That is happening in progress. And then just some fabrics I picked up. This one is another one of the like canvas, more like outdoor upholstery fabrics. And I don't know what I'm making with this yet, but when I saw The print, I just knew I wanted to have it, and I think it was on sale. So this one came home with me from Joanns. Also from Joanns, I found this crazy iridescent, like mustardy brownie fabric. And I don't know what I'm making with it yet, but I knew that I wanted to do something fun. It might turn into a top, it might turn into a skirt. So we will just have to wait and see. This next fabric I think is calling out to be a like ruffly romantic top or dress, and it's this one. So it's like a red crushed velvet with some little inserts of flowers, and I just think it's so pretty, so romantic, and I can't wait to make something out of this one. So this was from Joanns as well. Finally from Joanns, this one's a little out there. I picked up this orange like lizardy vinyl material. I don't know how I'm gonna sew this, but I'm gonna try. I have some heavy duty needles, so we'll see. I really want to make one of those little like tiny bags that you can't hold anything in, but they look cute, you know, for a photo shoot, like a Jacquemus vibe. And I realized I don't have any orange bags in my collection. I know I have every other color pretty much except like orange and purple. So this one will become my orange bag, hopefully. The last three items that I have to show you are actually from Goodwill. So these are some fabric material options that I found in like the home decor section, the linen section. So like this was a tablecloth, obviously. This is like the most picnicky little tablecloth of a yellow gingham, and it's just like a real light cotton material. So this one I have sort of an idea of what I want to go for. So stay tuned for this and we'll see what it turns into. Next is another tablecloth, and this one is a deep like royal blue satiny silky material. This one I know I have plans for, so I can actually kind of show you here. I'm wanting to make like kind of a cowl neck cami or a cami like slip dress, but I want to have that like real drapey neckline, you know, kind of like that. So it'll look better than that hopefully, but this one I thought was good. There's a lot of material here, so I think I could definitely make either one or two items out of it. And finally I have what I believe was probably curtains or a shower curtain at some point, but it is just this nylon camo material, real lightweight. I have a ton of it, so I'm thinking I have a bomber jacket pattern that I want to try with this one and use some like cool like contrasting cuffs and maybe line it with like a bright color. So this one I'm real excited to try. Yeah, we'll see how it kind of turns out. This will be my perfect military wife jacket. So I really hope this one ends up how I'm envisioning it in my head. So that's all, guys. In the past 9 days from the day I'm filming this, I've created all that stuff and picked up these items, and I'm just living my best sewing life. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really have been having so much fun, and I hope you enjoy seeing all the things that I've made. I'll be probably filming another one of these videos when I finish up some more of these projects, but until then, I'll see you guys later and have a great week. Bye!